Hi, I'm Blisy. Hey guys, if you enjoy this video, I appreciate a like, comment, sub, and little bell notification. Thanks so much, enjoy. Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to get a shiny Blacephalon guaranteed. Sort of an update to my how to get a perfect Blacephalon guide, but they're different in the sense that getting a shiny is harder and you're less likely to get a perfect stat shiny than you are to just get a perfect stat regular Pokemon. Okay. So in-game, you're going to need to be saved in this exact spot, and you're also going to need the item Honey, and if you want to synchronize nature, then you're going to need Synchronize. Synchronizer, the lead of your party. And then you're going to need a way to catch it, although this thing's pretty easy to catch with some Beast Balls. Out of game, you're going to need the program Eon Timer. It's in the lower right-hand corner of the screen here, and you're also going to need the 3DS RNG tool, which I'm about to pop up on your screen. 1 second. Let me open it up. Nope. Nope. Why does it just like not? Hold on 1 second. I just have to make sure it's a. Alright. Here we go. This is it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into this tool. We're going to click Options, or not Options, we're going to click Tools Gen 7 Main RNG Tool. Now, if you want it to be shiny, you need the TSV. Alright. And if you have a shiny charm, check that off. But otherwise, so you click Main RNG Tool, and then this window pops up. And we're going to be using this window to get the clocks from our save profile to find our initial seeds. So we're going to save here in this spot. Then your soft reset. Now we have to match these clocks up. This is pretty difficult, I think, but it's like the main thing of 3DS RNG Tools. So I have a tutorial on how to do this on my channel. Link in the description. So you just want to line up all these clocks correctly. I'm not going to repeat too much of what's in the tutorial, but basically I think you should record this on your phone and then play it back later, frame by frame, so you can see exactly which clock hand is where. That's the main best advice I can give. Oh, feel good. Okay. So a thing to note is you're not going to get the shiny on your first try. I can almost guarantee that. You probably can get it on your second or third try if you get good timing, though. Okay, so here it is. That's your result. So then you're going to go back to the main window. In this window, you're going to go stationary, or no, you're not. You do wild RNG, UB, and then the only one in Ultrasun is Blacephalon. I have a timid sync. And I think in the game it's nighttime for me. Doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. It only matters in terms of what wild Pokemon you can potentially find. So just change that. Like, I'll change that when I get into the game. You'll see about that. So I'm going to click shiny only and blink F only and UBQR only. Those are the three things you're going to check when you're going for a shiny. And I'm not going to check timid only, but like I kind of want a timid only. Now first you can check 5 stats. I doubt you're going to get a 5-stat shiny, but we could see. Yeah, there's no, and you have to increase this range. So there's no 5-stat shinies. It's just not something that's going to happen. Maybe a 4-stat shiny? No. So we're going to do 3-stat shiny, see what we can get. Wow. Hold on. Oh, I don't know why. Oh, you know, ignore me. I messed up by clicking blink F only. You do not click this, okay? Do not click blink F only. All right, we're going to go for 5. So there is one 5. This is actually decent, although it's mild, which is unlucky. So I'm not going to be aiming for that one. There's probably a bunch of 4-statters, though. Okay, so there's a timid at 1 hour. I'm not going for that, so we're going to drop down to 3-stat, just to get a perfect one. So this is the kind of thing we're looking for. You're looking for 5 frames in a row. That's 17 minutes. You want to aim exactly for that to get a shiny. However, your first go, you're likely to not get it. So I don't recommend wasting 17 minutes right away. Like that. Yes, I don't recommend wasting 17 minutes like that right away. I don't think it's worth it. So what I recommend doing is actually not going for a shiny and then hitting calculate and then just kind of aiming for something, you know, like like around 15 seconds into the game, where you can actually reasonably hit it and then adjust your pre-timer from there. So let's say we're gonna aim for you want something that's 3 or more in. So let's see here. We're gonna aim for one of these. We'll aim for like. Well, these are all in a row technically anyway, so we'll just aim for these 3. Right click, set as target frame. Then once you set as target frame, you go back to the other tool. Let me find it real quick. Go back to this tool and you hit the calculate button. So it'll say set Eon Timer for 754. Okay, so you do that. So hold on, let me find it. So 754. Now in Eon Timer, big thing to note here. The pre-timer is how long it takes the game world to load up, and the target frame is what the program has told you to put. Now, I have a video on how to calibrate the pre-timer, but I'm going to go over it briefly in this video as well. So if I don't go over it well enough for you, link to my video on how to calibrate the pre-timer in the description. You should start with a base of 3500 for your pre-timer on your old 3DS, or 2500 on a new 3DS. So then you start your Eon Timer and your game at the same time. Then you hit the X button and you hover over your bag, and when the second timer hits 0, you hit A to load your bag up. So you hit A. Then you're going to go over to honey, and you're going to use it. And you can take as long as you want in the bag. That's not a big deal. Note this trick also works for Stakakakaakakaka. So I got an Ultra Beast, that's a good sign. But there are a lot of Ultra Beast frames happening. I'm actually not sure if you can only encounter him here, but we'll see. So at this point, I'm just going to catch him. Hopefully, it'll go well. That's in this tool here. Do this so you guys can. So we're going to go check what's going on here. Summary. And so what you do here is you click using stats. You uncheck UBQ. Now you can leave UBQR only checked as long as the UB is what showed up. And if you were aiming for the shiny, uncheck that. So I'm going to type all its stats in. 158, 70, 204. Definitely a very low special attack. I believe the special attack I was aiming for is 224, so could be correct. 167, and my nature is timid, so when I calculate, it looks like I was either +2 or -2 or plus. So no, actually, I was aiming for 685, and I got either 684 or 687, so it looks like I'm very, very close to being in the proper range. I'm actually going to click using IVs again to see something, because I want 680, 684, so that makes sense, because this is the range I was aiming for. This is the only, it skips the one frame here. Perfect. So I don't have to adjust any further. If you did have to adjust further, follow my guide, and I'm sure I will miss another frame in this video, so I will show you how to do it. Don't worry about that. Okay, so now what we do is we soft reset our game. We go back to the other tool. And actually, I am going to do a little quick tutorial. So let's say I had hit frame 701. Let's say that's the one I had hit, right? Quick tutorial. What you do to adjust your pre-timer at this point, okay, is you open up a calculator, and you're going to be doing so 701, as you can see, it's +32 shift, so we're going to do 32 divided by 30, which is half the number of frames per second that they roll live. Then you get this number, 1.0666, 6 repeating. You're going to add this you'd be late if you were going for 701, so that you subtract that from your pre-timer. So I would go from 3460 to 2400 0. That's basically how it works. Again, more in-depth tutorial somewhere else on my channel. Link in the description, of course. Okay. So with that out of the way, we go back to the other tool. So let me pop that up and hide this. And let's find our clocks, baby. So now we're going to go for a shiny. I believe it was this one. Okay. And it takes about 8 tries to get your seed. Extra stiff today. Okay, when you get multiple things like this, you just have to go one more. There we go. There's my seed. So we hide this. Bring that back up. So now we just we calculate again. Oh, we click shiny only. All right. So. Whew. Wow. Okay. So. Oh, and this is at 4 hours though. Get out. If I was willing to wait 5 hours, pretty easy timid spread to get. Okay, so I just hit the jackpot. As you can see, I have an insane number of frames to hit a shiny here. Okay, so you want to get in the middle when you get like this. So there is, wow, this is pretty insane. Not all of these are exactly in a row though. This isn't correct, so you go from here because the rest of them are in a row. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. So there's 20, so we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. So even right in the middle, as much of the middle we can get. Right click, set as target frame. Then you go into the other tool, you hit the calculate button. It tells you to set Eon Timer for 61782. 61782. Then you're going to start Eon Timer in your game at the same time. Now, oops. So now the thing is, it's 17-minute wait, so I will see you guys in 17 minutes after I start this. And again, hover over the back. Pretty simple. All right, see you guys in 17 minutes. All right, we only got 15 seconds left before I'd have to mess this up very badly to not get this shiny. Okay. And, oh, oops. Honey. And, hopefully this is the shiny. Again, I had 20 frames to not soil this. It's an Ultra Beast, good sign, but we'll see. Unreal that I messed that up. Unfreaking believable. I don't even know how I did that. Oh, let's check it out. Okay, caught him. Got a critical capture. Pretty lucky. So I had 20 frames to catch this and I didn't catch it. That's actually kind of unbelievable. So let's see what's going on here. Shiny only, uncheck. So let's see using stats. Let's see what happened here. Let's see where I went wrong. Okay. 146. Oh, it's not even timid, it's gentle. 78, 204, oh, 204. 19. 616, 78, 204, 203, 204. 36 frames late. Okay, so what must have happened here is the player fidget messed with it. This is just something that you can't control very much. This kind of thing does happen. Damn, that's super unlucky. Because I believe I was aiming for, like, if I go back to here and I hit calculate, I was aiming for a shiny only. I was aiming for, yes. So I could have gotten to around here actually. No. Yeah, plus, oh, plus, so the thing about, so if I hit this and hit set as target frame, right? Uncheck shiny only and go back to my stats and I hit calculate, I could be only plus 18. That's still pretty high. But you can't take this into true account because of how close I was before. So things like that just happen. You have to just go again and go for more clocks, basically. So that was 2 hours away. If if this was like a day off and it was the morning, yes, I would do that. But it is not. So. Places to be, people to see, things to do. And one more to go. Alright. Let's bring that bad. So normally I wouldn't go for something this low, but it's only 1 minute in. It's not a long wait at all. I think it's perfectly reasonable to go for something that's 1 minute 45 seconds away. And we could just use this again to recalculate how close we are. So 6358. And we can use this to kind of recalibrate to see if it was a one-off thing or for some reason I am now super far away. It's not even a UV. All right. Well, that answers that question. Hey, buddy. Didn't even know you could find Riolo here. So we're going to do this. It appears my game thinks it's daytime. So we're going to click Riolo, and I'll be right back after catching this thing. Oh. So what we're going to do is open up our thing. Oop, wrong one. I like that they're... you can't see the Pokedex, but they're both in like the same pose. Let's check out what's going on here. Alright. So let's type in his little guy's stats. Oops. 7. Okay, I'm again plus 36, so I guess I have to do an adjustment on my pre-timer. But the thing is, subtracting from my pre-timer's already early. This ain't right. Just gonna do it again. Again, something's just not right about that because my pre-timer is just too early. I'm gonna do one more to see how far off I potentially am. I mean, I guess I got it 2 times in a row, huh? 36 divided by 30. It's 1.2. So I'm going to subtract 1.2, so that's going to be 226. That's gonna be way super early. Don't know why I'm doing that. I should trust my instincts in regards to this, but we'll see. See if I can get one more time here. I mean, it could be that the NPC isn't actually off screen for some reason. I'm not positive why that would be. Don't think I messed that up, but again, it could be just from NPC fidgeting, like from my character fidgeting. I could just be getting lucky on unlucky 2 times in a row. Okay, so let me go back to this. UBQR only, shiny only. What do we got? So we got triple at 4 minutes, right? Again, holy crap, there's a huge one at 2 hours, but okay, so this is kind of unlucky. It's on a blink frame. Basically, it's hard to explain, but yeah, it just says the target frame. I'm actually going to do 3,500 here. I don't trust the little. Anyway, so calculate 14940, and then we start. All right, and see you in 4 minutes. This is a 3-frame window, so not so convinced I can hit it, but we'll see. Okay. Using the honey. Let's see if I can get him. Alright, UB music. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that, honestly. That's awesome. Sick. This thing looks crazy. And I got a timid one with HP ice. And it's got low attack. And I only have to hyperturn 2 stats. That's actually super good. Alright. So I'm going to cut to catching this thing. I actually think a beast ball fits it pretty good. I'm going to go into my grape here. The story with this thing is... so, and first of all, the plus 36s, that was definitely my character fidget. This kind of proves it. Yeah, so the story with this thing is I was supposed to hypertrain this Nihilego, and I just, like, never did. I caught all the UBs before RNG abuse was discovered in Gen... I just assumed it wasn't possible in Gen 7. And so what had happened was I just kind of caught everything. Like, I assumed it was going to be like Gen 6 where it wasn't possible, and then like I caught everything and it was discovered that it was possible. So this one was one that was hyper-training. So go figure. Alright, and there it is. I'm going to show you the stats and all that jazz to just prove to you that this is the one that the sheet said it would be. So that's nice. Ooh, I'm glad I got this video done today. I have a tournament to go to in like a little bit. No nickname. Alright, let's check him out. So there goes the music. 152. I know that's the right HP for Blacephalon. Okay, so I'm gonna first show you his stats. So I know that's the right HP as well. So he's timid. Alright, not right HP, right speed. Okay, so let's see, using IVs. Or using stats, rather, not IVs. And check you. Okay. So we're going to type them all in. 152, 146, 84, 203. I believe 204 is actually his correct stat. What did I type in wrong? 167, 203. 162, not 152. Yeah, that's what I typed wrong. Oh, whoa, and now. Alright. There we go. So, there you go. This is one of the ones that I hit. Crazy. That's so awesome. I'm going to go, I could show you his hidden power if you'd like, again, to prove that this is real and this is what I did. It's great that it's timid, because the other one that I got that was 20 frames that I missed because the fidgeting screwed everything up. And there's nothing you can do about that. That's just like another random thing that can happen and you can't do anything about. So, what are you going to do? But I will show you his hidden power, which is ice, which is actually pretty good considering. I don't know if that's the recommended. I don't know if that's the best one, you know. Seems like it's probably pretty good. Yes, please. Ice, perfect. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next video.